All right, guys, so for my second video, I'm actually going to talk to you all about an experiment. This is a obd1 alternator for a B series. Now, I'm going to pretend I don't have this because on my buddy's b16A we're working on, my spare alternator that I have, I actually misdiagnosed and replaced some other stuff, and the alternator ended up being fine, but we have this obd2 alternator. So what actually makes an alternator obd specific? Me and a friend was talking about it the other day, and really nothing. This is the volt regulator, and it's the only thing making this thing obd specific one way or the other. That's obd1 unit. This is the factory obd2 unit. This is a factory alternator. This regulator come from this alternator. However, check this out. You can replace it. When you can figure out how it went back together, you can put this unit back, right? So I'm actually doing some experimenting here. I am gonna have to get the Dremel out and do some trimming on the case. But I honestly think I could take the case off of this one and swap it over if I really wanted to. But like I said, I'm doing this for the sake of experimentation. The voltage regulator that I am currently strapping into this factory alternator costs $14, which, funny enough, that's about the same price as a jumper harness. So for the same money, I feel like I am helping myself not clutter the engine bay with extra wiring, and I'm hoping I'm actually helping this 25-year-old alternator out with a voltage regulator replacement. So, like I said, this is for sake of experimentation. This alternator is going to have another modification as well because it's going into an EF. It's pretty common knowledge that when you B swap an EF, you know, you're gonna take a hammer and smack in the driver's side frame rail, right? On this one, we're actually going to clearance for the alternator by using the D series alternator pulley. I've actually heard that that works, so we're gonna see what's up with that. Instead of just choking down to the smallest belt size and hoping we don't have to beat the frame, that's what we're gonna do, is run a smaller pulley. So this alternator has a couple tests ahead of itself, and if it works out, then we will have learned a few extra things and it'll be really nice. But that was the install of the volt regulator. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.